nieces and nephews, welcome back to Auntie Nell's Kitchen. To my new subscribers, welcome, welcome, welcome. But let's get some housekeeping out the way. Thank you all for your love and support to my channel and to me also. I really appreciate it. Today we are going to make Auntie's butter pie crust. This pie crust is used for baking pies and baking cobblers only. It's not used for frying pies. That's a different pie crust that I make, okay? This is for baking pies, okay? You can use this pie crust for baking pies and cobblers because it's nice and buttery, flaky, and that's what you want in your pies and your cobblers. So you get Auntie a moment. We're going to do we're going to do a flip and a swip, and we're going to get started so I can show you everything you need in the process so you can make this at home, okay? Hold on, don't you go anywhere now. You sit there, you sit still. Okay, nieces and nephews, let's get started. What you're going to need 2.5 cups perfectly measured. And what I mean by perfectly measured is that your cups need to be leveled off. That means you scoop it, level it off with a knife. Preferably if you have a spreader or a spatula, a cake spatula that is. Level it off. It has to be perfectly measured. If it's not perfectly measured, your dough will be really messed up. You know, and there's no way to fix it. Okay, that's 2.5 cups of all-purpose flour. We're gonna have a 1/2 tablespoon of white sugar, and I'm going to put that in there. You're going to need some ice cold water. 2 sticks of, because I put salt in here, this is unsalted butter. And I'm really trying to use this up because I think I have one more box of unsalted butter because I prefer salted butter. That way I don't have to add salt to my recipes. And this is 2 full sticks of butter. Okay, so what I'm going to do, I'm going to put my ice water over here. And I'm going to bring my food processor over. And what I am going to do is go ahead and just put that in there. And go ahead and sift some of this flour down. All of this will go in here. And if it was 4 cups, if I was doubling this, it wouldn't go. Okay? And I'm going to put my butter in. See, it's hard. You see I have it cut up in cubes. Get down there and in there. Now you can't use finger forks when you're making the butter crust. You'll need a food processor. If you got a magic bullet, you can use that and just do a little at a time. Lord have mercy. I done did the wrong thing. Got the wrong trap mint. Hold on. I had to go get my other piece. And you're going to pulse. You're going to pulse till it's all nice and crumbly. You're going to pulse. You're going to look. Not ready yet. Continue to pulse. You're going to pulse. Take your entrapment off. And I'm going to take a knife and go through here. And you see that butter that's over there? I want to make sure all my butter till it looks like all nice and crumbly. You want to make sure all your butter is crumbled up. You want it to look like this, crumbly, really crumbly. To the consistency where it looks like cornmeal. I miss my kitchen, my baking. Oops. It's not locked. I didn't lock something. Oh, I see. Okay, now what you're going to do, you're going to add you're going to need 7 to 8 tablespoons of nice ice cold water. And we're going to start off with 7. Let me get the ice out because I don't want any ice in there. Well, I'll do it this way because I want my ice to stay, because I want my ice water to remain ice cold. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Let's see what that looks like. And if that's not to where I want it, I will add another tablespoon. I tell y'all, this was a gift to me from my husband's cousin, because my that big one, paid all that money for it. It conked out on me. And I need this to start performing a dough. And as you can see what it's doing, giving me my dough. Okay, I'm going to add another tablespoon of water. Because if you don't have enough water in it, it cracks. When you bake it, or when you try to mold it together, your dough is going to crack. See, I got my dough. Put that over there. Put this over here. Little housekeeping. And I want to put a little flour on my board. Oh, side note time. You're using all-purpose flour. Flour your board with all-purpose flour. If you're using self-rising flour, flour your board with self-rising flour. Whatever flour you're using, that is what you use for dusting, and dusting your board, dusting your roller. That's what you would use. And I want to make sure that I don't cut myself on this blade. Little housekeeping. Be very careful. And the best way to clean your blades or get dough removed is cold water. Don't use hot water. Just gonna make it gooey and ooey and gooey. Okay, so I'm going to dust my hands. Oh, my dog think I'm calling him, because that's his name. And I'm going to knead my dough. When I say knead my dough, this is how I knead my dough differently than when I knead my biscuit dough. My pie dough, I press my hand into it, then fold it. Make sure my hands stay flat because I don't want it to stick. And all I'm doing the same thing, getting my bubbles out. This dough is so cold. And you want your dough to be cold, right? You want your dough to be cold. Okay, now I have my dough. I'm going to take me a knife. Nice pretty ball. Isn't she lovely? And we're going to divide in half. And there we have 2 butter pie doughs, dollars of pie doughs. And this will make a bottom crust. And this can make a top crust. Either way, you know, you can split this. And if you're making 8-inch, this will make 2 8-inch sweet potato pies. Okay, they will make 2 8-inch sweet potato pies. Then the now thick, you're gonna have to keep them combined. But I'm going to be making something special, which I will show you in the next, because I'm going to let my dough in the fridge and chill, and I'll show you how to chill your dough in a moment. Okay, I'm going to take 1/2 of my dough, and I'm going to roll it. That's it. Press my air out. Take the other half. And I'm going to take these and I'm going to put them in the fridge and let them chill for about 30 minutes because they're already cold. But I'm going to let them chill for about another 30 minutes. And then I will continue on. Then I will use them. But let them chill for about 30 minutes because they're already cold from the cold water, ice cold water. Always use ice cold water. Don't use just cold water from a tap. It must be ice cold water. Start out with 7 tablespoons, nothing less. And if it's not to where you want to be, you add another tablespoon. You should not need more than 8 tablespoons of ice cold water to this recipe. Okay, so this is how I make my butter pie recipe for my cobblers and my pies. Not my fried pies, my baked pies and baked cobblers, okay?